This is a reenactment of what has been dubbed the Tekashi trial, with Tekashi 6ix9ine going on trial against his former association. In SDNY, Tekashi 6ix9ine explains gang structure from jail to street crediting career to them. SDNY Courthouse, September 17th. On the first morning of evidence in the trial of Aldrameyer Mack and Anthony Ellison for allegedly kidnapping Daniel Hernandez, Tekashi 6ix9ine, the government put on the stand NYPD detective Robert Deck. Hey, that's me. Well, not really. I just picked the standard picture of a New York detective, and yeah, I'll be the guy. I'll be Robert Deck for the day. To talk about slashing and shooting around Smurf Village in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. They'd said 6ix9ine would be their second witness, but then moved him to third. In the last segment of September 17th, running to 4 p.m., Hernandez started describing the structure of the gang in prison and on the street. Godfather to five-star generals. It went like this. The AUSA asked, "When did you become a member of 9 Trey?" "November 2017. "Were you initiated?" "No, you had to shoot your 31. To be initiated, you had to do work, like cutting someone's face." "Mr. Hernandez, but you were not initiated, right?" "Right. I just had to keep making hits and giving financial support to the gang, equipping with guns, like so they could buy guns." "So what did you get from 9 Trey?" "I would say my career, credibility, protection, all of the above. Treyway was something what we could market." "Could you demonstrate the handshake?" "I need 2 people, but..." Brief break in verbatim reading. But it's kind of like this. You do your finger like that, and just for the record, everybody, I don't do this no more. The only finger I use now, is my forefinger to point the peoples out. And when I was in the safe house, somebody tried to stick their forefinger in my... Objection! Back to verbatim reading. Now 6ix9ine is shaking hands with himself, standing up so the jury can see. "Who taught you that?" "I'm doing it with Shotty a lot. The 9 with your index finger and your thumb. New taught me that. I think I was just getting the hang of it. We show up in a strip club in Brooklyn, Angel Strip Club. I don't want to be quoted. I wasn't making a sign right. He pulled me to the side. Yo, like if you're gonna be doing 9 Trey, you have to make the sign right." "Mr. Hernandez, did you ever see Mr. Ellison make the sign?" "Yes." Queuing up another video. "Your Honor, there's a little technical issue." Engelmeyer says, "Okay, very good. Just show the witness the opening frame of Exhibit 802. Pauses at 7 seconds on the B word. "Mr. Hernandez, if you could identify the people in the photograph." "I don't know the guy in the LA hat. And what is Mel Murder wearing?" "Cincinnati Reds. He's the grandfather, the godfather of the 9 Trey Bloods, aka Mel Matrix." "Does 9 Trey have a leadership structure?" "Yes, there was a street lineup and a prison lineup." "How did the prison lineup work?" "My understanding is that with the prison lineup, there was a higher up to get anything sanctioned on the street." Objection! Overruled. Now 6ix9ine says he spoke to Frank White and Magoo. They could say who had ranking and who didn't. Turning to the street lineup, were they ranked? There was a Godfather, twins, 5-star general, who occupied the positions. Mel Murder was the Godfather, right under was Shotty. Seiko Billy was a 5-star. Shotty told me if you take care of the people behind the wall, they'll take care of you. Judge Engelmeyer says lunch will be ordered in for jurors tomorrow to save time. Counsel, I'll see you tomorrow. Earlier, Hernandez did begin at 2:10 p.m., and things quickly turned to Gummo and Kuda, the N-word and the big homie of a Smurf Village in Bed-Stuy. Here's how it went. Your Honor, the government calls Daniel Hernandez. He's in prison blues. Deputy Smallman just swore him in and it's on. Mr. Hernandez, where were you born? Bushwick, Brooklyn? How far did you go to school? Like 10th grade? Where did you start living in federal custody? When did you start cooperating? The next day, the day after we were taken down. Were you a member of a gang? Yes, the 9 Trey Bloods. What sort of things did Treyway do? Or did the 9 Trey do, rather? Robberies, assaults, drugs. Do you recognize anyone in court? Anthony Ellison has a gray suit on. Mac has a brown suit on. Where did you go to school? PS 59, Campbell's Middle School, Legacy High School. Did you work? I started working at 13. My first job was at Youth Corps for about 2 months. Didn't make a lot, so I bust tables with my brother. Then grocery store delivery boy 2 years. I landed another busboy job. Then I became a rapper. Peter Rogers came into the store I worked in September 2014 to buy tea and peanuts and asked me if I rap. He said, "You look cool." I made more like rock and roll rap. Toured in Bratislava, Slovakia, Moscow. For all those shows, I made about $2,000 profit. I did it just for the experience. It changed in September 2017. We filmed a music video in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. In Bed-Stuy, 370 Madison. Government Exhibit 202. We take a slight pause for technical issues. All right, back to the smoke. Yeah, we toured in Bratislava, Slovakia, Moscow. For all those shows, I made about $2,000 profit. I did it just for the experience. It changed in September 2017. We filmed a music video in Bed-Stuy, 370 Madison. Government Exhibit 202. Before I changed my style of rap, I liked this kid called Kuda. I thought he was talented, so I named the song after him. Kuda was filmed in Brooklyn, intersection of Fulton Avenue and Utica near Smurf Village. It is 9 Trey members who live there. But prior to him saying that, as apparently the documents I have are a little bit scattered, so I'll put it together better for you, he was talking about the Gummo video. It was called Gummo, Gummo. I had signed a 20% management deal. Seiko Billy, you know, he starts rapping in the hood, and the first use of that word, Billy is 9 Trey. So I asked him to provide members for the video, and I met him at the studio in Williamsburg. You know what I'm saying? I brought Hennessy, and at 370 Madison, I met Shotty. He said, "Well, you little homie." Also brought a bunch of red bandanas. I met Pablo, that you see in the photo there. The government plays the song loud. Kuda. "Nicky got the stiffy up. Trey, wait, talk a bunch of stupid shit. Telling you later, that's the way, wait." After songs concluded, they start parsing the video. 6ix9ine is pointing out all the guns in it, linking one to Shotty. "Is that a real gun?" "Yes." "What is a drum?" "You add it to a gun, it carries an extra clip." It seems like he says nigger here, as in Uber nigger. "Yeah, nigger." "Mr. Hernandez, what is Gummo about?" "It's a diss song toward, like, somebody I don't get along with." "Trippie Redd was part of 5'9" Brims," Hernandez testifies. "Did there come a time in that Gummo was released on the internet?" "Yes, it went viral, meaning people shared it. I just put it up on YouTube and said whatever happens, happens." Shotty said, that little rainbow head knows what he's doing." "How did Kuda come about?" "I knew I had a formula to repeat it, the gang. What is the word for it? The image. I would say promote it. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what the people like."
And before I changed my style of rap, I liked this kid called Kuda. I thought he was talented, so I named a song after him. Kuda was filmed in Brooklyn, intersection of Fulton Avenue and Utica, near Smurf Village. It is non-trained members who live there.
Now the government plays parts of Kuda, however that song goes, very loud in fact. 6ix9ine testifies about the big homie in Smurf Village. The government pulls up transcript of the Kuda lyrics, exhibit 609T. If you replace the N-word with people,
that's what I meant. No one understood how rainbow hair could be with the Bloods. 50 means to be on point, to be aware.
Objection! Sustained. How did you come up with drafting those lyrics? Based on your time with 9 Trey, did you learn some of the lingo?
Come again? Lingo.
Judge Engelmeyer says the jurors went for their mid-afternoon break. All right. The government's second witness was repeatedly referred to as Miss Ramirez.
Well, fellas, I think that's about the end of the telling that I did today. So, if y'all like this video, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm pointing fingers and shit, but, you know, don't even worry. I ain't really snitching. It's just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trolling y'all. So, you know, if you fucks with, you like Toast Space, you like this video, hit the like and the share and the subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Put that finger to good use. Don't point at niggas. Just hit the like button. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Catch you on another episode tomorrow.